A man was arrested 2 weeks before Christmas, and he was brought to court in front of the judge. And the judge asked him, "What are you charged with?" He said, "Early Christmas shopping." The judge said, "Well, that's no crime. How early was it?" He said, "Before the store opened." Today is the third week in Advent. It is Gaudete Sunday. We light a different colored candle, a pink one, and that is to remind us of the joy and anticipation of the coming of our Lord. The gospel relates to John the Baptist. So we set aside this brief period to anticipate the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. John spoke boldly. He didn't pull any punches, and he got in trouble because of that. He told King Herod his marriage was invalid, and he was put in prison. And while he was in prison, he sent his disciples to Jesus to ask him the question, "Are you the one who is to come, or shall we look for another?" Jesus said, "Tell John, the blind see, the lame walk, the lepers are cured, the dead are brought to life." I have to admit that for a long time, I assumed that John knew that Jesus was the Christ. But perhaps he didn't. Maybe it's wise to examine the potential here. While John was in prison, it's very likely that he became depressed and probably considered the potential of his being martyred. And if Jesus was the Messiah, and if he came to establish the kingdom of heaven on earth, why was John in prison? Or John may have sent his disciples to ask Jesus that question because he already knew, and he wanted them to know the same, that this was the Christ. Well, one thing for sure is at one time or another, our faith will be questioned. Yes, we believe. Yes, we do good things. We go to church. We receive the Eucharist. But then life seems to turn around and deny us. Well, bad things happen to good people. And I wish I could stand here and give you the answer to that, but I can't. So, maybe John was, well, we just don't know. There's never a complete answer. However, in the second epistle of St. Peter, he recommends that we experience patience. In the letter of James, he says the same thing. Be patient. This Jesus will bring the kingdom of heaven to us. That's a promise. We must be patient to wait for its fulfillment. But Jesus is so much more than a promise. He is a guarantee. In the Eucharist that we receive, hopefully frequently. My brothers and sisters, please take a few minutes today to be joyful, to anticipate the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. ask for strength to help ourselves to become better people, to love one another more fully, and to one day, while we don't deserve it, to be with Jesus in paradise. God bless you.